Awesome. Yes. Welcome back to Live Lifts. This is the Halloween stream.
How many?
Toddy, I'm going to go for 5. Yes. Let's get into it as usual, guys. We'll attack the bar. Welcome back to the Halloween stream. Let's get straight into it. Right, big lift. 3, 2, 1. Yep. My bar.
Come on then. Nice. Come on.
Nice one, Toddy. Yep. Woo! Haha! Yes! Awesome. We are back, guys. Start of week 8. Welcome. And welcome, of course, to all the new subscribers. Once again. Ah, that feels good. Halloween. So, of course, I came in Halloween dress, fancy dress, of course. I've come as a ghost. I'm usually ghosting people, so I'll come as a ghost. I am going to do one set, and I'll put a thing on the camera. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. But the music's pouncing tonight. It's bopping for Halloween here. So we finished the month of Stoptober, so starting now, November streams. Anyway, welcome back. How are we feeling? As usual, quick debrief from the last session. The last session we did heavy squats. My legs feel completely recovered. My lower back was a little bit tight, but it was because we also did, I know the name of the exercise we did. It was the circle of strength. So if you haven't seen the last live stream, highly encourage you to go and watch the last live stream. Lots of educational points as usual, lots of very detail from my perspective as a doctor and as a physio. So in the last live stream we did heavy squats, we did circle of strength, which was amazing, and we did some trap bar shoulder press as well, which was absolutely fantastic. Or as a former physio, I should say. I don't practice anymore. So the circle of strength, I think that really taxed my thoracic spine. So the middle of my back, you've got cervical, thoracic, lumbar. The thoracolumbar area was particularly worked. So that was really, really good after the heavy squats. It was an amazing session. A lot of technical, a lot of functional. So I feel thoroughly recovered, but I needed a good day rest and a lot of good nutrition and a lot of good rest. But we're flying, and today, amazing. So go and catch the last few live streams, guys. They're getting better and better, and of course, I appreciate the views are going up as well and the likes, but I'm not too fussed about that, because if you have good, consistent quality, then that will follow. So I'm going to focus on doing a really, really good job here. So what we do today, so we're going to do heavy bench. I'm kneeling down because I don't want my head to be chopped off. I don't know if the aspect ratio is all right. So we're going to do heavy bench today. We're going to do deadlift. And then I think I'm going to hit my abs as well. I might hit my abs as a supplementary off screen. Really, really heavy abs. I need to get the abs loaded up. And I think that suffice. But anyway, the music's bouncing. We're going to do the set. We'll get Toddy to help us again. So thanks for tuning in, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Yeah, all. It's not usual we start a stream with bench press, is it? We have done in the past, there has been a couple, but we get the big stuff, powerful stuff done first. Right for another spot. Here we go. seconds.
Come in again.
Same again.
Yep.
Nice, big steady lift, yeah. Nice one, mate. 3, 2, 1, big lift. Yep. My bar.
Come on in. Easy, come on. Big press, come on.
Yep. Woo! Nice one, Toddy. Ah, that is so satisfying. Yes. That's so good. We're flying. That feels really good, you know. Off screen, I did a little bit of supplementary shoulder work. I did the rope cable pulls. Why did I do them? Because I don't want to develop any imbalances in my shoulder. I want to hit the rotator cuff. I want to hit the supraspinatus, the infraspinatus, and the subscapularis. I want to hit those 3 muscles, and also the tops of the traps as well. So I did face pull, elbows nice and high, right in with the rope, and then I did straight elbow, locked out, extended elbows, and then overhead, kind of vertical. I wonder what that movement is. Is it vertical extension? That's horizontal flexion. That must be, yeah, vertical flexion, vertical extension, the shoulders. Anyway, overhead rope pulls and horizontal rope pulls. Really nice for the rotator cuff, because the pec muscle will get really big as the bench pressing. The back muscle will get really big with all the rowing. So we've got to address and take care of the smaller muscles that line the glenohumeral joint of the shoulder, known as the rotator cuff. No doubt you know somebody who's hurt it. Very common to hurt your rotator cuff. So we have to look after the little boys as well, look after the little guys, as well as the big global shoulder muscles that we use. We are going to do a 3rd set on this, and then we're going to hit the bench press. So I'm going to jump on deadlift as well. Hit the deadlift. So I have got the deadlift prepared just off screen here, and I'm slowly working up to that top weight that we're going to do on the deadlift, because I don't want it to delay things. Should we do a ghost set? I'll do a set as a ghost, and then so yeah, welcome to the streams. I'm Dr. James, I'm your host. We've been doing this now for about 8 weeks, and essentially you've caught us from the start, if you're quite lucky, because you will get to see the progress right over the next 5 to 7 months, and it'll be fantastic. So the audio's popping, so thumbs up on the video, guys. That's always appreciated. Thanks for the feedback as well. Honestly, like, it's just a guy having fun, and for you guys to really be getting involved as well and commenting and appreciating and picking up on little things that I do as well, little quirky moments. It's been really funny as well, so I do appreciate you being a part of the community. Woo! Right, should we do a set as a ghost? Right, let's go again. Right, we're going ghost. This is me in my fancy dress. Are you ready? Right, there we go. Ghost mode activated. So, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Told you I'd come in fancy dress. So this is ghost sets. Right then, you ready, Todd?
Yep, how many reps?
5 again.
Yep.
Nice big lift. 3, 2, 1. 3.
Come on.
1. 2. 3.
Come on.
5.
Come on, one big one.
5. Yeah, baby. Woo! Scary strength. Woo! Ah. Yes. Awesome. So we do a set And then we'll do the deadlift. I'll do one set as a ghost on deadlift as well, because it's ghost mode. I do ghost people quite often, so just being authentic as usual. How's your session, Jesse? How's your session?
Oh, filthy as fuck.
Filthy. Listen, I'm gonna get together with you when I'm doing more cardio and more blitzing, because you're a good partner and you can push. So I want to join up with you, but it won't be for a few months because I've got to do the strength stuff first.
Oh, honestly, I'd love that.
Awesome. Build a foundation, and I can just go full tilt with you, but I'll be strong enough to do it. Do you know what I mean?
I got some really good partners.
Woo! Ghost mode activated. So we'll do another set on this, and then I'll change the filter back to original. Don't want it to be too painful for you to watch. Just a bit of fun. Can't take YouTube and life or anything too seriously, can you? Hey, apart from being a medic, I take being a doctor very seriously because I love it. Ooh. Another set coming up. Love and respect my patients and my colleagues. So take that very seriously. But of course, this is our downtime, this is our fun time, and we're entitled to have a bit of fun, aren't we, hey? Because life is just so precious and short, and the only way to live life is strong. So it's just chatting with Jesse off screen there. He's been in a couple of live streams. Jesse, he's helped me a few times. And he's got an amazing, he does an amazing, you can't see him sometimes off screen, but he does a lot of really, really good cardio. So I want to team up with him come February, March time, spring, summertime next year, and really get, you know, into that slicey mode when we start getting all the shredding and cutting. So we're going to do another set now, another ghost set coming up. Right, let's do another set. Fourth set. See you later on, Jess. Sorry, Doc. No, no problem. Just another set if you don't mind.
Yeah, nice.
It's all right. Not interrupting, so thank you. Fourth set. Fourth set. Fourth set. Big lift. Come on. Big focus. 3, 2, 1. My bar.
Come on, then, let's see it. Nice, come on.
2,
Easy, come on.
3.
Nice, come on.
Oh.
Big finish, come on. All the way. Nice.
Ah, beautiful. Ah. Awesome. Right, we're coming out of ghost mode now. Let's get back to business. Sound. Could be too much, can't it? So I'll do another ghost mode on deadlift as well. I'm going to use that, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I know you're trying to do your job. Sorry, mate. I'll help you put it back on. So yeah, I'll just stick it in. Stick it in. If we stand it up. Yeah, I'm just warming up in the background. So just push, yep. There we go. Sounds. Yeah, just get a bit of deadlift on, they'll go in the background, and then woo, jump up. 5th set of bench coming up. What have we got on the bar today? We've got 122.5. It's the second time we've done this. We haven't done it for about 10 days, which is fine. It's fine because we've hit dips within that time. And we've hit, I don't think, we've hit dips, definitely hit dips. I don't think we've hit narrow grip bench press, but we've definitely hit dips. And we're going to be introducing incline press as well. We will start introducing another barbell exercise for the chest, which is incline press. I think it'd be quite nice to, it's another way to hit the clavicular fibers of the pec major, pec minor, and it will also hit the anterior deltoid and a little bit of the triceps as well. It's, again, another exercise during our strength season to add in. It'll bring everything together, hopefully, by the summer. Well, definitely bring everything together by summer. I'm just still warming up on deadlift off screen, guys. And then we can get straight into doing the deadlift working set then, can't we? Just getting that deadlift warmed up. Final set coming up. Bench. Right, we'll get spotter for one more. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Grab one more. Last set on the bench. Okay. Last set on the bench, 5 reps, Toddy. Okay, on my count. And up. 3, 2, 1.
Yo, come on then.
1,
2, come on.
2, 3.
Come on. 4. Come on, work this way. All the way, all the way, all the way.
Yes. Nice one, Toddy. Ooh. Ah. Woo. That is something. That is satisfying. Beautiful. Never be afraid. Don't be afraid of getting some weight on your chest, guys. Can be a bit daunting if you're just starting off, you know. But don't be afraid to go light. Work on the techers. So we're going to do 3 sets on deadlift. Which I have prepared over here, just off screen. Moving on to the next exercise. And I am going to start switching it around a little bit with the deadlift. Because we're squatting consistently heavy. So an idea really for this next phase of training is we can go a bit lighter and do more reps, slightly more reps, and it will still complement growth, and it will complement the squat as well, because your deadlift and squat will interact and they will increase together. So there's no harm in just tinkering with them really, because you're going to find it really hard as a natural trainer to consistently squat really heavy and then consistently deadlift really heavy. There is a trade-off. So you would have to sometimes sacrifice a few sets on deadlift and keep the weight high, or you can sacrifice a little bit of weight and slightly increase the reps as long as you're continuing to squat heavy. Or you can just twiddle around with the reps and sets in the squat. You know, you might do a 5x7, so 7 sets of 5, or an 8x4, or a 6x3, or whatever you might do. And then you might tweak the deadlift to go, right, I'm going to go a little bit heavier on the deadlift now, because I'm getting a bit more volume rather than weight on my squat, and you can go a bit heavier on the deadlift. But there will be a trade-off, but you've got to listen to your body really. You can do calculations, percentages of your 1 rep max, and look at how much you're getting in during the week, look at how many reps you're doing during the week overall, look how much weight you're lifting across the 2 exercises over the week period, or the month period, or however you want to periodize your area, your program. So we'll see, because I felt the last couple of weeks, the deadlift at 140, 142, 145 that we did, it was really, really hard, especially with the heavy squats. So I want to keep that, bearing in mind in 48 hours we are going to be doing heavy squats again. So I'm going to try and hit I was thinking to do maybe 135 today, maybe a little bit lighter, but then getting out 3 sets of 6 or 3 sets of 7 rather than 3 sets of 5. So get a few more reps out, and it will help the technique, and it will help bring the legs in a bit more as well. Because if you are tired from the squat from a few days ago, if you're still recovering from the squat and your lower back, the small muscles and the small fibers in the lower back haven't quite recovered, you won't be able to optimize your technique on your deadlift a few days later. You'll find that you're starting to hinge through your back, and you'll put a lot of pressure on your lower back because you just don't have the leg power and the glute power and the hamstring power to dip deep and drive through the legs. It does catch up with you. It is a trade-off, guys. So just a little learning point tip there that you'll find yourselves when you start to, it's all right when you're doing anything kind of sub 100 kilos, maybe sub 120. But as a natural guy, once you get over that 120 mark, 130, 140, 150, 160 and upwards, you're going to really feel it if you're consistently grinding out heavy squats and then consistently grinding out heavy deadlift. You're going to really, really feel technical difficulties as well. But anyway, we're going to do another set. I'll bring the camera over now, get yourselves on screen. So just a little bit of experiential learning there that I've shared with you about correctly balancing your deadlift and squat, because it will definitely find you out when you start getting heavier. It is hard, but it's worth it. So we've got 120 on the bar there. We'll keep a few weights with us just in case we need a few spares. Let's bring the camera over now, guys. Welcome. We'll go on to the strength area. I think we're doing well there, aren't we? Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Woo! Classy optics. So I'm definitely going to do another set in ghost mode. And if there's anybody out there I've ghosted, this is for you. I do ghost people quite a lot. Nothing personal. Just a busy guy. So that's a warm-up set. So I did drop the weight there. So it is a warm-up set, I don't mind. But normally, as I always say, keep hold of that weight. Make sure you lower it through range. So we're gonna go slightly heavy. I'm probably hit 135 today on the deadlift. We have been doing 140, 142, 145. I'm gonna lower the weight today. I'm feeling fine. I feel completely recovered. My back feels great, my legs feel great. But I'm gonna do 3 sets of 7 reps. Because I mentioned we've just done 8 weeks of the previous first phase of the training. And I felt steady, good progress, so I didn't want to change anything too soon. But now coming into the 3rd month and the 4th month, I can start to crank up the volume a bit, get some more reps out on 5 kilos less than what we were doing, if I'm getting an extra 6 reps out. So if I do 2 more reps per set, that's 6 reps, so we do 3 sets, so that's 6 more reps on 5 kilos less. So I'm getting a little bit more volume on a slightly lower weight, but I'm still squatting mega heavy on the other days as well. So that's just a way of tinkering the next phase of the program, which is really, really smart. So, and I'm gonna decompress my spine as well. So if I do disappear off screen, I'm just literally gonna be hanging from the bars over there. And it's just to decompress my spine. As you know, I talk a lot about that, really getting those abs switched on and stable. Just gonna grab a couple of 5s. Sound. Thanks for your help, Toddy. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Right, a couple of 5s. We need some 2.5s as well, don't we? There's no 2.5s. There is a bit of a shortage of 2.5 kilo plates in this gym actually, and they are useful, and the 1.25s are very useful as well. So if you do see those small disc plates in the gym, they're really, really useful during strength training, just to tweak and slightly bring up the weight that you're lifting. Toddy, have you seen any 2.5s anywhere? Oh, are you going to? Can I pinch them? Can I use them? Yeah? Thanks, mate. Awesome. Righto, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, ladies and gents. We're up to our working set. Woo! We are flying. So I'm going to do week 8 of live lifts. And also, we should be casually celebrating breaking the 5,000 views mark as well. I think that's amazing. So that's a lot for a new channel doing this. So we've got 135, so I've dropped the weight a little bit, and I'm happy about that. It's no problem. Oh yeah, we can do 140, 145, no problem. I can do 10 kilos more, no problem. No ego. I want to drop it down, and I want to get a few more reps out. There's Hayley, the star of the show, is swearing at me. She's just she's flipping the bird at me. If you haven't seen that stream, the thumbnail is with the cat. There's a big red couch in the thumbnail. It's a good stream. She's always causing trouble in the background because she's dead funny. There's Chris, their boss. See you soon, mate. Solid. Right, we're going to do working set. Ghost mode. We're going to go into ghost mode, I think, for this working set. How about that? Because it's just a laugh, isn't it? Right, I need a bit of chalk first. Right, here we go. This one. Cue evil laugh, cue Halloween. Easy. Right, this is me in fancy dress in the gym. How about that? I think I've done my bit. Ooh. Shouldn't really wish you. It should be an unhappy Halloween, shouldn't it? It's not really a happy Halloween, is it? So wishing you all an unhappy Halloween, but a happy All Saints Day, which is tomorrow. Right, first set. Ooh. Wow, that was beneficial. That was absolutely supreme. Awesome. I'm going to do one more set in ghost mode. I'll do 3 sets. But I'm just saying to you there, guys, we put the science into strength. Just bring in my background as well into this, and of course, educational points, just learning points really. But to make it understandable for people as well. But what I've done there, I am more than happy to drop that weight down by 10 kilos, which I have done today. And then I've squeezed out an extra 2 or 3 reps there. And what I felt there, what I really appreciated was in the live stream, 3 or 4 live streams ago, we did the perfect back session part 1. That was an absolutely fantastic live stream, guys. You've got to go and check that out. Really amazing back session. What I didn't mention, I want to mention it today, is during the deadlift phase, as I'm up in the top position, my shoulders are back, I am retracting my shoulders, and I'm keeping the tension as I come forward and bend forward and lean forwards and drop that weight down the front of the legs. I'm keeping my shoulders pinned back even as I'm going down. I'm not allowing my shoulders to roll forward with that weight on them. I'm not allowing as soon as you roll forward with your shoulders, you're going to start putting tension on your back. You have to engage the lats, and you will really feel the lats switch on and brace your back. Really keep your back nice and supported and keeping it nice and stiff. And then when you're completely switched on and engaged, as you're down deep in the deadlift, in the squat position, you can really switch your legs on a lot more because you're not fighting to keep your back straight with hunched shoulders. So if your shoulders are nice and back and you're deep, you can really fire up those legs because you're not trying to fight to keep your spine stabilized. Anyway, enough chat from me. In ghost mode, we'll get back into another set. So, more than happy to drop the weight down a little bit, get out an extra 2 reps per set. It's an extra 6 reps. Amazing technique, really brings the legs into play, really keeps the shoulders and the back engaged, really getting a massive, you even feel, as soon as you're doing this, always feel the return on the investment immediately because the weight is so optimal and it feels so beautiful. If you're too heavy, however, it won't feel beneficial. It'll feel ugly because you're too busy fighting and counterbalancing things. So let's do another set. Nice and deep, legs are nice and switched on. Right, last set in this filter as well. I'll take the filter off soon because we'll go back to the original filter soon. Just a bit of fun. Stick my backside out, get my legs nice and deep, squeeze deep, squeeze the abs. Ooh, that feels nice. Ooh. Awesome. Right. We are back. Normal mode. So that there, case in point. Sorry, a bit close to the mic. Case in point there. As soon as you're coming down through that negative phase, by pulling your shoulders back, sticking your backside out, pulling your shoulders back, and leaning forward, you can really appreciate the harder you squeeze your abs, the deeper you can get, and the bar will stick to the front of your legs. That barbell will slide right down the front of your thighs and shins, and it means it's safe. If the bar is away from you, hanging out in front of you, you would have rolled your shoulders, you're leaning forwards, your counterbalance is too much pressure and weight through your back, and you give yourself a back injury. You've got to really, the stronger you squeeze and activate your abs during this deadlift, the more power you'll have to really drive up through. Awesome. Thumbs up on the video, guys. Costs you nothing. Come on. And hello to all the people in Poland, Ukraine, Germany, USA. I see you watching. Last set. Coming up. I still haven't replaced my water bottle that I lost, unfortunately. Kenzo, do you know if there's a water bottle in the lost property anywhere? I'm sure I left it here the other day. Are you all right with no shoes on? You're going to drop something on your feet, mate.
What shoes?
Yeah, exactly. You got no shoes on.
Deadlifter.
Oh, are you deadlifting? Are you? I thought you were still at work. I thought you were still working, mate. Sorry. No, it's none of those ones. Might be one of these. No. No, there's nothing in there, is there? Never mind. Never mind, mate. Nice one, mate. Thanks for checking. So you finished work now? Yeah. Oh, sound, mate. Finished work, straight to a workout. What more can you ask for? Whew. Welcome to Halloween stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You can always catch us on the replay as well. If you're tuning in now during the live session, or if you are catching up later on, welcome, welcome. do catch all the other live streams as well, guys. They've got lots of, yeah, there's just lots of like gym tips and experience and scientific principles and practices as well. A bit of injury prevention, injury rehabilitation stuff as well, awareness of what causes pain syndromes, injuries, training safely, why we do the things we do. Spread the word. Feel free to share the videos. And of course, sub. Right, final set coming up. Woo! Lift me up, lift me up, lift me up. That's what it's saying, isn't it? Lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up. The deadlift bar is saying, make me your business. Come on, come on, come on. Come on then. Let's make it my business. Nice and deep. Ooh! Power! Woo! Ah! Woo! Catch some breath and I'll debrief in a mo what I just did. Three sets of 7 on 1, 3, 5, and we are happy. Happy, happy. Barbell tip. Go and watch the short. If you haven't seen the short, got a good short there. Put this away. On how to do that technique. We are flying. What an amazing session. Beautiful bench press that. Beautiful deadlift. Nice reps, nice sets, nice and steady. Felt the benefit of the exercise. Got their techers, fly in. Nice and deep. The legs were doing so much work during that deadlift then. And that's really what you need to feel. You need to be able to get deep enough to really be driving through the legs. So I'm more than happy to drop that weight down. 10 kilos. And what I did at the very end of that deadlift there, what you'll see when you rewind, because of course you're going to rewind and watch these videos, aren't you guys? Spend more time watching them, studying it. It's, I held on to the bar on the very, very last rep. And what did that do? By holding on to the bar at the end, I kept more tension on my traps and on my grip. So essentially I'm building more grip strength. I'm building more strain. And you're appreciating holding onto the weight. I think what we're going to do to finish, guys, is we're going to do some sleds. We're going to drive through this sled. And what I want to do, I'm going to try and take you with me on this sled. I'll see if I can attach the camera, so then perhaps you can... Thanks, Toddy. Thank you, mate. Good night, mate. Lovely chap. He's just helped us with the bench press there, guys. So I want to take you with me on this sled, just so you can appreciate how hard it is. Because I think on the other live streams, you're seeing everything, but it's at such a distance, you can only hear me like grunting and, you know, breathing heavy. So if I can put you on this sled with the camera, you'll see what I mean. But I'm not going to be doing pull sleds today, because I like to do them on the squat day to really hit the legs. I'm going to do a push sled today to really drive that posterior chain, which will complement the deadlift that we've just done. So again, see, smart training. Intelligent training, you see. Excellent combination of movements. So I'm going to try and see if I can fit you on this sled. So there's going to be a little bit of fiddling with the camera now, guys. So let's see if we can get you on board the sled. So we can do. If I can get you inside, take you on a little journey. Will that fit in? I don't think it's going to fit in there, is it? So that won't fit in there. How can I get you locked and loaded on this sled? Hold on. So it's a bit of fiddling with the camera, just a moment. How could I get you in? Will that work? I can't get you on board. How can I do this? There has to be a solution. What if I put you in here? You will fit in there though, of course you will, yes. Right, so I'm gonna put you on the sled. I probably needed you to be lower than higher, to be honest, but can I get you in here? I don't know what that angle's going to be like. Is that going to be disastrous? It's probably not going to be the best optics, is it? But you know what? You're coming on a joyride. It's not going to be a Hollywood angle. It's a bit more Schindler's List than. It's a bit more spy cam, Schindler's List spy cam than, but you could, I think, it's gonna be a ride, and it's gonna be wobbly, but that's all part of the optics, isn't it? Right, here I am, you can see me. We're taking you on the journey, we're taking you on the sled, guys. You're on the sled now, you're on board. Now you're completely on board, aren't you? Now you are completely on board with the program. No messing around. So let's do it then. Live action cam. I think we are good. Okay, action. What you can see here is I'm getting a bit of shoulder pressing as well, and that's going to hit the upper pecs we've just done some pec bench press. So now I'm just driving through with my legs. Just get a bit of speed. Now steady drive, big strides. Posterior chains fired up. It's going to hit the hamstrings, hit the glutes. Hopefully you can see everything. I am taking my shoes off because these Converse, when they're used for aerobic stuff, your foot tends to slip in the sole slightly and they pinch your toes. So ideally I need some running shoes, but I ain't got my running shoes for me today. So, not such a cinematic camera angle, but it is actually quite good. I think you can see everything there. I actually think it's quite good, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. If I adjust it slightly as well. So you can see I've got 50 kilos on there at the moment. I think that's really cool. So we'll take you on the journey. Welcome to the action mode of live lifts. I'm going to do another lap on this weight because I really want to get time and attention. So here we go. Are we ready? I think you can see good enough there. It's actually quite cool. It's a bit of a train ride, isn't it? And you're really going to pump this now. Ooh. Oh. My feet are going to slip. My feet are going to slip. Hold on. Yeah, I do need some trainers, man. I'm so sorry about that. I've got no running trainers, unfortunately. I'm going to have to put the Converse on loose. I just need a little bit of grip. I'll loosen the laces. I'll loosen the laces on these Converse, right? And I'll just have to make do. If they pinch my toes, it has to be tough. Are we ready? Woo. 5. Ooh. That feels good. Power, power, power. Ooh. Ah. Ah. We need a little bit more on. Ooh. Infield, live, views. Ooh. So 75. Ooh. So 75 kilos on there. Ooh. And we've gone up to 80 or 100 on the pull-in sled, but we've not done push sled yet, have we? Sorry, get the angle right. Second. Let's get the angle right. Sorry. So we've not done push sled yet, like this. So we've got 75 on. 75 might be pretty tough, but again, we've just got to go for it and trial and error. And if we tweak the weight a little bit, we'll know if it's too heavy, we'll know if it's too light. That's a really good pump. So there's a couple of ways of working this type of training. When it comes to this type, like this is like weighted, loaded, explosive, dynamic aerobic exercise. Now what you're going to find is, if you're particularly tired and your muscles are feeling really fatigued after doing, let's say, heavy squats or heavy deadlift, or you've done some lunges on your legs and they are feeling really, really tired, I will say that if you're fatigued and if you're still recovering from a previous session, or you've got some little tweaks or aches, doing this explosive aerobic exercise last, it can be risky, all right? You can get injury, you can get muscle strains, and the reason why is because your muscles are tired from having done the compound work. Let's say it is squats. Let's say you've just done loads of really, really heavy squats and you're tired, and then you come to do this explosive, you're asking your muscles to now work like dynamically under tension in an explosive way. So what we found many, many years ago in Leeds, when I was doing a health and disease degree and then physiotherapy in Yorkshire, there's a lot of rugby players there who they were doing the weight training sessions first in the gym, and they kept picking up injuries. And we looked at their training program and we said, well, what's your training program look like? They said, well, we do our weights in the gym, you know, our heavy squats, heavy deadlift, we do all this stuff, you know. And then we go outside and we do our, you know, touch rugby training, you know, ball work, you know, touch, dynamic stuff on the field. And that's when they start to get their injuries. So it's because they were doing their aerobic stuff last. Now, what we did was we switched the program around. So we said, I'll tell you what, go and do all your touch rugby training first, do your dynamic stuff out on the field first, and then come and do your static squats, deadlifts, static compound movements. And we found that the injuries cleared up. They still got injured, of course, because it's a game of rugby, but their unprovoked injuries reduced. Their unnecessary injuries completely reduced, because they were doing the explosive aerobic stuff, which is quite dynamic, quite taxing on the muscles. They were doing that first. When you do it last, you're demanding much more of the muscle, so you're more likely to pick up aches, pains, and strains. So I feel fine doing this though, because we've done 3 sets of 7 on the moderate to lightweight deadlift, 135. It's not that heavy. And we've only done one exercise. The previous exercise was bench press today, so it's not like we've done loads and loads and loads and loads and loads on our legs. We've done heavy squats 2 days ago, and we did some heavy deadlift today, so we can squeeze this in. But that's just another practical injury prevention tip that I could give you. So anyway, let's do another set. So if you are a sportsman, you've got to think about your recovery and how you're structuring how your coach is structuring your training as well. When are you doing your cardio stuff? When are you doing your explosive stuff? When are you doing your dynamic stuff? When are you doing the static? Ooh. Get the shoulders involved as well. Feel those hamstrings cooking. Wow, hamstrings and calves really pushing. You push off through the floor. Push off through the calf. Calf is fired up. Excuse me, I need to lie down. Hamstrings and calves are stretch. Oh, that's good, man. Whew. That's something else. We do a few more sets. Then we do 2 more. This weight is just right. 75 is just right. Because it's hard but achievable. And I can keep a steady pace. And it's providing more and more strain over the distance because it feels heavier as I get more tired. So 75 is good. And then next time we do this, we'll push it up to 80 or 85. We'll throw on 10 kilos or something. Slow, steady. Oh, hits the quads as well. Oh, my quad. Whew. The optics are good. I do need a water break, but I got no water. Damn. 2 more sets then. Let's get our breath back. Almost there. Ooh. 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 There we go. Should we go ghost mode? 1 set as a ghost. It is Halloween, isn't it? Gotta have a bit of fun. One set, ghost mode, just for the boys. Woo. Woo. Last one, last set. Woo. Okay. Quick rest. Wow. Wow. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Whether you're live or catching this on the replay, it's appreciated. Hard work is fruitful. Always give 100%. I need to get my breath back and then we'll go again, yeah? Everything's fired up. Oh my days. Blood pressure normalized. Just need to get my legs straight, sorry. It's a bit of cramp in my quad and get that blood, venous drainage right out of the legs, right out the arms. This will increase my blood pressure a little bit because I've put a bit of kink, tension on the femoral arteries, the iliac, common iliac arteries here, just in the groin. Just increase a little bit of blood return to the right side of the heart. Uses those stretch reflexes, stretch receptors. There's more blood returning to the heart now, so the heart knows to beat a little bit stronger, pump the oxygenated blood around a little bit more, and we'll recover. And we feel good now, that's good. Physiology in action. And the blood pressure will normalize. Last set, guys. Then I'm going to do some supplementary work. I'm going to do my abs. I'm going to hit my abs. Just some hanging abs, just decompress the spine. And last set. And then I'm going to go and recover. Woo! Come on. 3. Nice and steady. Squeeze the abs. Nice technique. Keep it sled moving. Drive. Oh yes. Steady. Steady. Steady power. I think I just died on Halloween. How ironic. I better resurrect so I can put these weights away. Sorry guys, I'm gonna budge onto the screen a bit, get rid of these weights. Ooh, that's one. Wow, something else. Next level training. You ready for a debrief? Stay tuned. Last couple of minutes. Just the last couple of minutes. Quick debrief, quick debrief. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because that was dadgum hard work. Wow. That is where the progress is. Oh my days. Woo. Need some props. Oh my word. Oh, that doesn't taste right, you know. That tastes a bit bitter. Ooh, who knows? Ooh. Right. Thanks for joining in. Another session. Amazing. Careful not to touch this banana with my dirty, chalky hands. So if you're watching this live, amazing. If not, watch it on catch up. The replay's out. Sure enough, catch the other streams as well. Lots of other good streams where we just push the limits every session. But not foolishly pushing the limits. We do it where we've got nice, steady incremental overload. But that bench press was amazing today. We haven't done it for 10 days, nearly a week. We did deadlift, which again, amazing. We reduced the deadlift weight by 10 kilos because we wanted to get a bit more leg drive. I was feeling at the 142, 145 mark. I wasn't able to get deep enough in my legs and appreciate that drive through the legs. And I think I got that today. I was able to engage my abs, tense up my lats, keep my spine nice and straight, get deep as well. And as I was driving through, the bar was staying nice and close to my legs. And I could really feel my legs and my glutes. I could really feel the appreciation of doing that. And then we've just finished off with some absolutely monstrous sled push. And the camera was obviously on board for that, which I thought was a bit more of a creative way to do it, because I think there's no good you just watching me struggle doing it from a distance. Right, jump on board, guys. Come and feel the pain. So, amazing. Just having fun. Nothing too serious, you know. Woo. So I hope you could appreciate how hard I was working there, because it's damn tough. It's really, really tough. So wishing you all a very unhappy Halloween, of course. Woo! Yep. So, go home, cheese, American cheese, on steak, steamed veg. Good recovery. Good tunes as well tonight, amazing music. Probably get another copyright. They copyright the videos because of the music, but the music isn't the main thing. Like, my voice is the main thing, me presenting, and I'm not putting that on. Do you know what I mean? It's part of third world stuff, so like third person stuff. So, but then if they copyright the video, they say no impact. So if there's no impact, then don't copyright the video. Hopefully YouTube can see to that, because if I'm putting it on purposely as a theme tune, then fair enough. But just part of the environment that I'm in. But no impact, so hopefully the video will be fine. Right, anyway. I need to rehydrate. So thank you. Thank you very much for joining yet another Live Lifts. This is the Halloween stream, which is pretty good. Yep, see that, Kenzie? And damn, I've had a good time. That was good. Thank you. See you in a couple of days. So we'll do another stream on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday's the next stream. So see you then. See you later. Happy Halloween. Forgot to say.